Hey everyone, what's up? Today I got something special. Um, so not only do I like to do reviews and unboxings and stuff like that, but I also like to create stuff. And some of my creations I like to do based on my favorite movies. And one of my favorite movies of all time is Hook from 1991, starring Dustin Hoffman as Captain Hook and Robin Williams as Peter Pan. Now, in this movie, of course, everyone's probably seen it. It's a cult classic. Uh, Robin Williams is a grown up Peter Pan who has forgotten that he is Peter Pan. He has two children, Jack, Maggie. He's married and takes a trip to London where Captain Hook comes during the night and seizes his children, leaves a note for Peter telling him that his presence is required at the request of his children. Kindest personal regards, Jazz Hook Captain. Then Uncle Toodles there tells him, have to crow, have to fight, have to save Maggie, have to save Jack. Hook is back. And then, of course, Granny Wendy, who is the real Wendy from the stories, asks Peter, don't you remember who you are? And tries to explain to him that he is, in fact, Peter Pan. Uh, Tinkerbell then comes and whisks him away to Neverland, where he rekindles his youthful nature and does become Peter Pan once again. In meeting Rufio and the Lost Boys, you know the story. Of course, you've seen it. In the end, he defeats Captain Hook, gets his children back, and always keeps a happy thought in his mind. Uh, But one of the favorite props of mine in that movie was always Peter Pan's sword, and I always wanted one as a kid, but I never could find one. Um, so I thought that I would make one of my own. Now, regarding this is out of construction paper and is just for display. I'm not gonna go out and try to fight pirates or anything like that with it. But I just wanted to show you how it came out, and I think it turned out pretty darn good. So, without further ado, here it is. As you can see, the gold blade. I always loved how Peter's sword in that movie was gold. When the sun hit it, it was gold. Um, and the wooden handle and the, you know, nice. And this took me about, I'd say about an hour or so to complete. The way I did it was I used three pieces of brown construction paper, uh, two pieces of yellow construction paper, and a black permanent marker. The way I did it was I took two of the brown pieces of construction paper and glued them together, um, back to back. And then once I did that, I folded them and glued them, vice, one side then another side, one side then another side, just rotating. Then I took the yellow construction paper and folded it and glued it, just kind of the same way. And then when I finished, at the top there, I used my scissors to create a diagonal here and a diagonal there for the tip. Once that was finished, I inserted the yellow construction paper into the brown construction paper there and glued it down. Then I just folded the construction paper over it and glued it down. And finally, I took the other piece of construction paper and drew out the arc shape you see here. And the way I did that was I took the single piece of construction paper and folded it down as you would like a card and glued it down like that. Then I just drew out the shape and cut it. That way, both sides were glued down. And I just made an incision on top and an incision on bottom and just slipped it down, glued it, and as you can see, just finished in the finishing touches with the black permanent marker. And it come out really good. I do love how this turned out. I'm going to display it. My next construct is going to be Captain Hook's hook. Um, I'm not sure how that's going to turn out, but hopefully it goes well, and I can make a remembrance piece, an ode to my favorite memory, 1991's Hook, starring Robin Williams as Peter Pan and Dustin Hoffman as Captain Hook. Thank you everyone for watching. Like, subscribe, and until next time, I will catch you later.